Hello again, and welcome to video 9, Discovering Your Destiny After Loss. I hope you've gained something magical for your life during our time together. I hope you've gained a greater appreciation and love for your life, but most importantly, a pathway to your healing. It has been my privilege and honor to serve you. So let's take a moment and talk about destiny. Destiny is not something you just randomly or magically fall upon during your life. It is actually something you become. Destiny is something you become. Destiny is who you are. And sometimes when we're in our grief, it can feel like we're trapped in the middle of a raging storm where we feel alone, without a purpose, and not knowing our destiny. For a few seconds, I want you to trust me. And if you would, please, close your eyes and just follow my voice. Get ready, because we are about to discover your destiny. Relax. Take a deep breath and slowly let it go. And remember to just follow my voice. Picture yourself standing in the center of a hurricane. See the dark clouds, the wind whirling fiercely, and the leaves of the trees blowing chaotically around you. See the waters flood the earth as it gets harder and harder to see. Feel yourself becoming overwhelmed and frightened. You can't catch your breath. You feel the sharpness and the warmth of the rain as it hits your body. Your body becomes wet as the waters start to rise. You hear loud noises. You hear the howling and the screaming of the wind. The tension keeps building in your body, and your heart starts to pound harder and harder against your chest. You start to feel alone and afraid as you stand in the center of the storm. You think, this is it. This is the end. Terrified and overwhelmed, you stand surrounded by the doom and the darkness as it starts to encave you. Round and round it goes, getting closer and closer to you. You close your eyes and take one final deep breath. Then, all of a sudden, you feel a great force, a great shock come over your entire body. You open your eyes and look around. You see the darkness and the despair circling around you begin to move in slow motion. You look down at your hands and start to see a great white light radiating, illuminating from them. You continue to look at your hands as you begin to see the white light start to spread up your arms, and then to your chest, and then all the way down to your feet. Your entire body is glowing with a white and pure light. You look around and start to notice your light is radiating into the darkness. Each time you take a deep breath, your light gets brighter and brighter. Brighter and brighter. You see your white and pure light destroying the darkness that surrounds you. You pause in the middle of the storm, and you recognize you are no longer afraid. You realize you are the way and the light. You realize you are the eye in the storm. You now see life unfolding in front of you for what it really is. You see, know, and feel the truth. You realize you are the I am who has control of this storm. You are the I who has the power to end the storm. That is your destiny. The one who survives the storms of life is the one who finds the I in the storm. The one who finds the I finds his or her destiny. Destiny is about finding the I in the storm. Take 3 deep breaths. And then, when you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. These people who find their destiny take a moment to ask themselves these questions. Who is this person in the storm? What is their state of being? What type of qualities, what type of values and rules would this person have to get through this storm in their life? Who would they have to be? And who would they have to become? These questions come down to the one true question. Who am I? You, my friend, can be one of these people. You have the opportunity to find your I in the storm. What if I told you there were no victims in the world, and victimhood was and could be just an illusion? What if I told you there were only creators? We are the masters and the controllers of our lives. We are the doers, the thinkers, and the feelers. When life happens, we create the situations and the circumstances in our realities. We have 100% responsibility of what meaning we give the situation, how we feel, what we're thinking, focusing on, and lastly, how we're going to respond back when life happens. We get to choose if it is bad or it is good. And this all starts from within. So please keep in mind, we should, and without judgment, allow others to freely make their own decisions and exercise their own free wills in life. The only true counsel we can truly make is on ourselves. With another, we can only influence them That is one of the challenges in life. Each life event, no matter how wonderful or awful it seems, is an opportunity to grow and to learn. Life is like a large sandbox filled with infinite amounts of different types of shaped, weighted, and colored sand pebbles. Some are ugly, and some are beautiful. Some are sharp, and some are smooth. Some are dark, and some are light. My question now is, what do you do in a sandbox? You play in it. Life is our opportunity to play and to explore. It's our opportunity to take these pebbles of sand and create. That means creating something not only out of the beautiful, smooth, and light sand pebbles, but even out of the ugly, the sharp, and the dark pebbles. We are given the opportunity to get to know ourselves, decide how we want to respond, and most importantly, be who we are. That's life in a sandbox. I mean, in a nutshell. So what if, in this sandbox, this thing we call life, every experience, every moment in the sand, a hidden treasure was buried in it just for us to find? What if this was true? A divine truth of the highest reality. After you master your body, and after you master your mind, all that will be left is the true you to experience life as it unfolds in front of you. The true you will be there to be free of suffering and to live an extraordinary life. All you have to do is make a choice. What is more important, the atom or the molecule? Molecule or the cell? The cell or the tissue? Tissue or the organ? The organ or the organism? The organism or the organisms? The organisms or the world? The world or the universe? Take any one of these out, and all of existence ends. What is your life story now? What is your true nature? If you had to describe yourself to someone else now, what would you say? Friends, live from your heart, your soul, and not from your mind. Use your mind to benefit you. It's a magnificent tool that can help you get the life you desire. Don't be afraid to be who you are. I'll be there for you, just like so many others will. There's a light side and a dark side in us all. A positive wolf and a negative wolf. In the end, it's the one you feed the most who wins. And remember, there are only two ways to feed the negative wolf in your life. Be stuck in a suffering, bad state, or two, push away, ignore, or purposely avoid the negative wolf. You must acknowledge it. To feed the positive wolf, you must face the dark side, the past memories and the hurts. You must be in a beautiful state. To beat the dark side, you must observe yourself. And besides, the power of the light cannot be realized without the darkness. Its powerful presence cannot be seen nor felt without the existence of darkness. If there was no darkness, or if one could not see or feel the darkness, how then could one see where there is light? You must be able to see both the darkness and the light to experience the life you desire. The thoughts we think, the feelings we feel, and the actions we take become our experience. They are pathways that allow us to express who we are. We decide if it is light or it is dark. Become a master of your feelings, thoughts, actions, and body, and you become a master of your life. You don't know the power of the light until you've seen it shining in the darkness. I challenge you for the next 30 days to take 5 to 10 minutes of your day to intentionally put yourself in a state of love, wonder, gratitude, inspiration, or joy, and see if it impacts your life. See if your life becomes a little more brighter, and if it does, email me. I'd love to hear your story. Let your radiant light shine on. Life is what we make it. It's a gift. We get to decide if it's a beautiful one or a suffering one. We get to decide if it is heaven or it is hell. And when suffering comes, because it will, we must take the time to ask ourselves, how long are we going to stay in it? Who are you and who are you not? What are you willing to surrender, to let go of? To know the light, you must also know the darkness. Which side are you going to let win, the dark or the light? The choice is yours. Your life, it needs its true hero, and that hero is you. Become the hero, not that you wish you could be, but the one you need, a radiant light for your life. Sometimes things happen in life because they simply need to happen. But what if everything in life was about growing and becoming a better human being? What if everything in life was happening for you and not against you? What if all of this was for a much bigger plan? You deserve so much more, my friend. I promise, if you keep your faith, you will be rewarded. Life will come. It will chase you and try to beat you down. But I say, let it come, and then let it go. Be the hero you need. That hero, that silent guardian. Just let them come out. You are the eye in the storm. Destiny is met when the creator meets creation. The experiencer meets experience. You, my friend, are a divine part of the divine whole. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. You are spectacular. And I look forward to seeing you in our last video together. Or is it our last time together? See you soon.